Hey everyone, it's been a while since I've been working on this project. COVID kind of put me, well, not in lockdown, but I've been working 7 days a week since February. So I'm trying to take a little bit of spare time and have fun on this project. Normally I'd get a lot of work done in January, February, and then into March, just in the cold months. But it was kind of cut short in February and March as I had to start doing more work hours. So what I'm working on now is the Caves of the Unknown, which was the original B1 module. It's sort of an add-on to the Keep on the Borderlands B2 module. A lot of reference puts it up here in this open area with an entrance right here. So when I built this map, I kind of scrunched the contour lines here, make it a little flatter on both sides. So I have a nice cliff face going all along here. Allowing me to have a cliff face to put in the keep, or not the keep, the cave, Adventures of the Unknown, that area of the B1. So it'll be fitting right into here on the map. The back of the dungeon, of course, has a lower cave entrance, but there's mentioned a large pit out here with lots of bones in the bottom of it. It's sort of a maybe where they got rock to make bricks and things like that, or something like that, I understand. So anyway, there's that. Now, I originally did this in the B1 on a shared survival world. Yeah, I didn't even use creative mode to do it. It was the first thing that I'd ever built. I stripped down a huge area. By the way, this is Mineways, the software I use to pull out of this, because this is on a share world. It's in 1.16. I had to have the person who owned the shared world download a copy of it for me, and then I could open that up within my Mineways software, and then I have it right here. Then I copy it out as a huge schematic, and then I pull it into a flat world using MC Edit. And then I'm working now in Conquest Reforged, was at 1.12 point something, so that I can update it now to the Conquest Reforged blocks as opposed to everything being vanilla. Originally, I stripped out a huge area of land big enough to put it in with a nice cliff face and some things like that, and just had a giant pit. Then I built the first level, or the lower level of the caves. Then I built the dungeons areas on top of that. Then I had on top of that a huge redstone testing area that's actually still buried in this hill that I used for making all the secret doors. And I had to figure out how to make things fit in different size areas to cram it in. So I had to really test around with redstone to figure out, okay, I know how to make this secret door. Now, how do I make it with all the mechanics hidden? And so I have a huge redstone testing area. I then had a tower, as would be on the in the module. There was an abandoned tower up there on the hill, and made it so you could wander through the whole thing and just take a look-see. So then I've copied that, and let me show you where it's going to go. Back to the game. Let me make the, I don't even need to make a big screen right now. This is that area on the world map for B2. You can see this is the cliff face that it's going to be going into right here. Kind of look around. I have some redstone that's kind of freezing it to be morning all the time. So I don't have to deal with darkness. I kind of got tired of the night-day changes. So let's kick out of there. And, save and quit the title, and then I'm going to go into my testing world here. There we go. I'm going to bring this up to full screen. Give this a minute. Of course, it opens up at nighttime, so bear with me on this. What a pain. Oh, it's in the middle of the night. And yeah, so you can see how much I've chunked out of here, or cut out of here with my schematic. You can see the old abandoned tower up here at the top. Torches everywhere inside, because once again, this was survival mode, so I had to keep things from crawling around at me. The idea here originally was that a lot of broken gravel that had been poured out of the entrance, and you find this old pathway that kind of goes up the cliffside and hillside. You can continue on the pathway that way up towards the tower, or you could chop through, and I had vines here. You had to chop through to get into here. Now some of these bricks are kind of a little bit into the Conquest Reforged, so I don't know exactly which blocks I'm going to do, if I'm going to be switching all of those out. You got your first door here, your alcoves, come on down. Now you see openings here. What I had actually originally done is I had a door from the other side, and then I had managed to put some paintings over this so that you couldn't tell that that was a secret entrance. It ended up being a one-way secret entrance for the monsters to come jumping in at you from behind. This was recolored. I can't remember why. I think there's some sort of motif that's supposed to be on the ground. And you got the main entrance here into the dungeon. This will all map out. Like here's the kitchens. Go this way. I think this is the dining hall. You can see what I did here. This is all done in vanilla, and then it's transferred some of this over into the stuff for Conquest Reforged. We had this secret meeting room. I can't remember the description of it. Should be, there we go. And it's not really working. There we go. We got the secret entrance into the hallway, and I hit another lever over here somewhere. It's been a while since I've actually been in here. Maybe it was a pressure plate? Yeah, it was a pressure plate. Step on that, and that secret door closes. Anyway, I did all of the rooms and everything in here for the B1 module. Kind of going in here. The big throne room. Of course, when you translate it over, some blocks don't translate, so they turn into dirt. So those have to be all taken care of. Should be 2 secret doors. That was the hardest secret doors to make right here, because they're twin doors right next to each other. And going here, and this was supposed to be I think there was a fire pit room. Anyway, if you're familiar with B1, or if you were to look through it, everything in here is what was in that B1 module. So I'm going to start working on revamping all of this, cleaning it up, deciding what I want to do differently using the Conquest Reforged. Now I'm still in Conquest Reforged, like 1.12 or something like that, and that will end up changing when Conquest Reforged has a stable update to 1.16 something. Now that will be when I probably do some type of public release. I am actually playing in a D&D game right now. We're using first edition rules, playing the whole Keep on the Borderlands. I'm just playing a cleric, and I'm managing the screen. It's all on Zoom during this whole COVID thing, so everybody can see what we do. The game master reads through descriptively what we're doing, and then I create a visual based on and move around based on what the party caller asks us to do in that world. And we're kind of seeing how that goes, and there might be a few tweaks that I do based on that in that world. But that's a secret door too, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Just wandering around while talking about this. There's 2 secret doors. It's a big chamber. This is not how it originally looked, and I'm pretty sure that these were giant tabards hanging from the walls that you can't even tell right now. Just wandering around this B1 module. See how it looks. Um, so anyway, I am going to be doing a public release. My plan, I have not decided whether I'm going to do this on a shared world or just let everybody um, uh, uh, download a copy of it and find a way to put it on a server. This thing takes up a lot of memory, so it might be better on a shared world to release it. I'm not sure. Unfortunately, guys, I'm sorry if anybody's looking for this. It's still a little ways off before I'm ready to do that. I really need to fine tune some various parts of it. But then when anybody can use it to play, it's currently being developed right now and played on. So yeah, for example, I know that originally this hallway had all kinds of, this is the armory, so it had all kinds of armory stuff hanging out here on the sides. This is this little blacksmith area back here, I know. So a lot of the details got lost from vanilla Minecraft. So I'm going to have to do all of that up in Conquest Reforged. Found a couple other cool things. Yeah, these all had beds behind here. These were all bunk beds. This was a huge garrison area. Some of the tables still work. So some of this just simply didn't translate very well. And I'm going to have to really clean it up. But anyway, I found a video on how to make an actual drawbridge work using command blocks. So I am going to do that for the keep so that it has a working drawbridge. That'll be kind of interesting. But even a little project like that, I'm sorry, because I haven't done that before, that's probably going to be it could easily be a 4 or 5 hour project. So that's 1 week's worth of fun doing all of that. I don't know. I'm completely lost now. If anybody's familiar with this, you could probably try to follow around where I'm walking. And this is all over around this place. I got everything. I got the mushroom rooms and things like that in here as well. Don't really know what I'm looking for right now. I'm just sort of wandering around. I did use a lot of redstone in here. I know there's one room where you teleport to another room that looks the same. And yeah, you walk into it, you actually teleport to the other room. So a few cool things like that have been worked in. So anyway, I don't even, oh, that's the coal storage room. I remember that. So anyway, I'm going to end it here. You have any requests or want anything from me, feel free to put them into the comment section below. I will be working on this. I don't know how long it'll take me. It's going to take a while. This is going to be a bit of work. Here's the library. It's going to be a lot of work working on this. Signing off. Have a good day.